And I saw that shit. I was
It
like,
went
let these
up.
niggas go.
But at the same time, right? We got to use that as a learning,
I was
uh,
just fucking with you.
a learning experience, and fucking, we got to just grow as men, man. That's it.
Hold on. I
Right.
might
Come
have to
on,
jump
bros.
out.
All right.
I'm trying to change my camera.
Yeah, yeah, man, we was about to hold it
How
down.
you change?
So
Hold on.
fellas, I want to welcome everybody officially to the first Winners House podcast episode of the 2026 year. Fellas, so good to see everybody key still work. What's happening?
What's going on? What's going on? Happy New Year to everybody.
Yes, sir.
Glad we
Joey,
made it
what's
to
the
another
word?
year.
For sure, we back in action. We back on the grind.
With that
We're
being,
gonna bring it to you.
why you gotta sip the Cowboys cup after you said that
What?
though? We back on the grind. You took a sip of the
Back?
Cowboys
Hey,
cup.
we,
You
we
showed it on. Then you gonna
See,
do it.
see, that's why I made sure I had my stuff ready to go for him, because I wanted to make sure he sat here with me and could see this, just because I know he like to do that bullshit with the star in the background. I'm surprised he ain't had the star in the background, but I was ready this time. I was ready.
Yeah, yeah. Well, on that note, fellas, let's
We
fucking
all
get
on the
it.
couch together.
That never gets old. Hey, fellas, this has been a crazy day, Wooters. I can't even say week. This has been a crazy day, Wooters, of head coaching firing. It just once again doubles down on the thought that all of these GMs are in cahoots with each other. It's like a big text thread, and all the owners are fucking in this thread, and they like, "We gonna do it today, Wooters." It must have been somebody's birthday or something. But Wooters, we're gonna start it off. Joy's gonna be right back with us house. Uh, what was the craziest firing or out of the blue firing of the day?
Out of the blue
Like what
fire.
caught you off guard? I'll start it off.
I can't,
No, go
I
ahead, go
can't.
ahead.
Oh, I was about to say I can't say it caught me off guard, but I was still surprised when that happened. Is the hardball fire? Cause like
Yeah, me
for me,
too.
I felt like I understand why they fired him. Cause you after all this time, you feel like you need to go into another direction, right?
Right,
I get it,
right.
but to me, and this is I don't want anybody to lose their job and all that stuff. But if we talk in reality and how it is, it's a business at the end of the day, and I
It
feel
is.
like with a
NFL is
lot
not
that
for long.
with a lot that had went down with this season for the Ravens,
Yeah,
you could really say almost similar to Washington. They just had so many injuries in the beginning of the season that it was hard for them to really get back into the season. And the fact that they did get back into the season is a testament to their coaching staff or Harbaugh himself.
right.
And the fact that they let him go after that is tough. And I would have felt the same
That
way if
is
they
tough.
let Tomlin go after having the season that he's had and stuff like that. Because everybody was talking about should Tomlin go. So I'm like, that was probably the most surprising one for me. But at the same time, I still get it because I mean it's been 18 years. And, they haven't really done much. But it's not his fault. But you think about all the late game executions and how they lost in playoffs and stuff like that,
Hmm.
you feel like you need to make a change at some point.
That's big facts. Joey, what was the biggest surprise of the day for you as far as head coaching firing or just coaching firing, period?
the biggest surprise of the day for me was Jason Garrett getting an interview to be a head coach
Hey, that was
after
here,
actually a good one.
here,
That was
here
a
we
good
go,
one.
after the
Joey. I was trying
disaster.
to
That
say,
was a
I was
good
trying
one.
to keep it nice today, man. I wasn't gonna jump off the deep end already, but
Nah,
I'm
but
enjoying ready throwing shots. I like it.
think about it though, bro. Think about it. Think about how hard it is to get a head coaching. Think about how hard it is to get an interview for a head coaching position in the NFL.
Right.
This man is known as 8-8 Coach Clapp in Dallas. Then went and got fired from the Giants. He couldn't even coordinate the offense, and now he's getting interviews to be the head coach of another NFL. Like, what in the front office is making these guys say,
Okay,
you know
okay, hold on.
what?
Can I play devil's advocate for you, real quick, Joy?
Go ahead.
And I'm not a fan of Jason Garrett myself because I'm a Washington fan. So everywhere he's gone, I had a reason to hate him.
Yeah.
But in his defense, he didn't really have the leadership ability that he wanted to be able to put forth in Dallas because he had who above him.
Yeah, Uncle
He
Jerry.
already he had the head coach above him already.
Yeah,
You know what
the
I'm saying?
GM,
So
the everything.
so the head coach, even though he was hired to be the head coach, the real head coach wasn't allowing him to be the leader that he should have been. Same thing with Mike McCarthy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But then when you go to the Giants, I don't care who you put in there outside of Coughlin, they've all had issues. To me, that's not his fault. To me, that's an organizational issue. And then when you look at some of the hard knock stuff that went down, you see it's an organizational issue.
yeah.
So
So
I'm not
basically,
going to
what
put
you
that
saying
on.
is
So
that Jason Garrett's coaching tenure
hmm
has been spurned by organizational mismanagement. Is what you're
yeah,
saying. You're
yeah,
saying
for
that
the
he
most
may
part,
actually be a good coach. Is what you're saying.
Hey,
I'm not going to say he is a good coach. I'm going to say we don't have the full understanding if he's able to be a good coach because he hasn't had the organization to back him to be a good coach.
Well, what do you think? I mean, in order
Now,
to be able to show us that, you think going straight into another head coaching job, or proving that you can go somewhere with a stable franchise and coordinate a side of the ball, and then maybe go back to a head coaching position?
yeah, but I mean, you got to get that opportunity. And he might not, and honestly, he might
he
not
might
even be
get here
looking
though.
for that type of opportunity. He might not be looking to be a coordinator. He might be looking to just be a head coach.
Facts,
Look
and
at
he might get this Tennessee job for
And
but
to
sure.
look
be
at
honest
look
with you,
at Dan
as
Quinn
crazy
though.
as this sounds, after all that I just said about all the places he's been, if he goes to Tennessee, it's going to be the same shit.
All
it's
right, let
going to
me
be the
jump
same.
in,
It's going to be the same
fellas.
thing as
You
The
as
say
the
New
Tennessee
the
going
York
to
most
and
Tennessee looking
Dallas.
like,
the
oh
most
hell yeah.
surprising headline of the day to me was the Raiders firing Pete Carroll after just signing him to a 3-year deal for
Back
45
up.
million total just after one season, right? Like we knew the house was on fire. So
Do you
why get
think
rid
it?
of a coach who is this his first year and you bought him out of retirement to
Are those
come and
deals
coach?
guaranteed?
Huh?
Are those coaching contracts guaranteed?
No, the coach. No, but that's not what I'm saying though.
I
Like,
know, but I'm just
no,
asking.
no, no. They're not guaranteed. They not. Some of them are. Some
You
of them.
still have to pay him even after, like, if you hire him,
Yes,
you still
this is
got to
where
pay
I'm
him.
going. Right. This is where I'm going. The Raiders are now paying $50 million to all of these coaches now, even after firing Pete Carroll. You
Five
get
coaches.
five coaches they're paying $50 million to, including offensive coordinator Chip Kelly, um, intern head coach
Damn.
Antonio Pierce, Josh McDaniels, the coach before that. Um, actually, why Antonio Pierce came in, and Pete Carroll as of late, and yeah, that was the most surprisingly move to me because
I don't feel that bad then about Antonio Pierce getting fired at that
they
short
should have
notice.
kept him if they was gonna do all this. They still went what
Yeah.
3 and 15?
I mean, what you expect to happen?
Yeah,
What do you expect? What do you expect like to happen in the NFL? Like you had a sorry team. You
yeah,
got free agency, yes, but is limited. I mean, in the NFL, the discrepancy between talent, the gap is huge. You know what I'm saying? Versus
yeah.
like college, right? So,
Facts.
what like how do you expect somebody to build? I mean, is it they didn't see any future? Like it wasn't
Right.
anything good that you can go and look at. You're like, okay, the defense was terrible, the offense was terrible, special teams was terrible. Then you go to the
Yeah.
inside. Okay, you got the culture is terrible, like the contracts. We like, I mean, I don't know.
No,
I,
I get what you're
I
saying.
just
How are
question,
you ever going to build a culture if you keep firing these head coaches? Like nobody has a chance to build if you want to just keep firing. And I don't like
I agree, but at
it
the
don't
same
make
time,
sense.
did you see their season?
Yeah,
yeah.
but
I
that's been
mean,
with anybody though.
That
Everybody
that
so
that
far.
was that was a horrible season.
it
You gotta
was a
look at the
bad season.
quarterback. I mean,
You got to look at everything. They
But
just didn't look like a prepared team. Like there's Tennessee looked like a prepared team half the time. They just didn't look like a team that could beat other teams. The Raiders just didn't look prepared. They just didn't look like they knew what the fuck was going on any given Sunday.
Hey, yeah, I agree. I agree. They definitely ain't look like what they but they could have kept Antonio Pierce for shit. No, this. They might as well
Yeah,
just
I
kept-
mean,
they
but
could
but
have.
at least the locker room fuck with him.
I mean, the way I look at it, like after after a season, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you have after you have a bad season, as soon as the season wrap up, the first thing y'all start doing is just evaluate everything. It's easier to evaluate a bad season and fix things for next year than it
Mhm.
is to just come in. Okay, here's the team. Here's everybody. All right. I just got hired last week. Now I'm in, and I'm trying to. I'm not even. I don't have time to sit and see what everybody's good at, what everybody isn't good at. What can my quarterback do? What can he do? I gotta try to
Evaluate.
figure shit
Yeah.
out during the season,
Right.
and I'm dealing with injuries and all different kind of shit, right?
Yeah.
And how, like if okay, if you have a bad season and then you have consecutive like okay, I gave you a season to get in and install your plan, like all of your assistants, everybody's on the same page with exactly what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So now we're gonna go into the off season and we're gonna come together and we're gonna evaluate every player, every play from every game. What worked? What didn't work? What's just outside of this guy's skill set? What can't he do that we want to be able to do to match our scheme that we need to go and get? And now we can go and look at other players who do these things well that we can make and bring in. Okay, you do that, and then you go into the next season. And if you okay, you won 3 games, you win 7, 8 games next season, I can say, okay, we didn't have a great season this year, but it was a lot of progress. Our offense is looking better. You can see what he's trying to do, his vision, right? But if you go in and you do all that, and then you still only win 3 games or 4 games for some dumb shit, dumb luck. Okay, you fired a guy that all right, that makes sense, but not like one season. I never.
You gotta give them time to cook. You gotta give them time to cook. You can't just fucking just. How you expect anything to change if you just try to quick microwave it? But
Exactly.
anyways, fellas, let's move on. So, fellas, this Friday, I'm excited for this game. This Friday, fellas, we have the Peach Bowl with the Indiana State and Oregon. Hold on, damn, I hit the
It's
wrong
just
button.
Indiana.
Hold on. Yeah, yeah. Indiana and Oregon playing. Hold on, damn, I went to the wrong one. My bad, fellas. Here we go. I'm excited for this game, fellas. Hey, we got the Heisman winner, Fernando out there, and Fernando Mendoza, and going against Dante Moore. So, fellas, give me your picks and give me your leads of the game, which I think is going to happen. Talk to me.
I mean, at this point, bro, like we gotta stop. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta stop disrespecting Indiana.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Yeah, I'm with it. It's not just a basketball school this year.
right? Yeah. I mean, Coach Signetti, do y'all remember his press conference when he got hired? He
No,
said
please,
No.
Google.
please remind us.
He said Google me. Everywhere. That's what he said at the press conference. He said
That's what we said. Okay.
everywhere. He said everywhere I ever been, all I did was win. Google me.
He said that, Joy.
That's what he said. And that's all. And that's all he done did. I mean, last year we thought it was like a old fluke. Cinderella team. Then this year they go and win the Big 12,
Yep.
Heisman winner,
Got the
beat the
Heisman winner.
dog shit out of Alabama, and it wasn't like a fluke. Like I mean, they were physical. Like they played how you would expect a Georgia or old school Florida, like a SEC team to play, or even
Right.
like a Michigan. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
old physical team.
I agree completely because that was going to be my reason for why I think they're going to actually continue to move on and stuff like that because of the fact that they've been able to control the trenches. Like they've been bodying people up front, and
Hey,
that's been the
hey
most crazy
Wooders,
part to see.
real quick. Why I got to pull
uh,
that?
meshing the recruits you're getting and some of the guys you kept. Where does that process start? I mean,
What do you mean? I don't get the question.
well, when you recruit them, how do you sell your vision of the culture? I mean,
Who are you talking about? The high school guys, the transfers? Who?
all of the above. I mean, how do you?
Yeah, it's pretty simple. I win. Google me.
Google me.
When it comes to that culture you were just talking about,
Please proceed, Wooders. Please
Hey,
proceed.
hey, look, so speaking on that,
What
first
you
of all,
want?
I love the way he already started asking questions back to the reporter because he already knew where he
Yeah.
was going with that. He was like, hold on, first of all, I don't even know what you're trying to say. First of
Be
all,
specific.
let's just go ahead and make this point blank period. I don't care which part you talk about. I don't care if you talk about high school, college, transfer reporter. I don't care what you say. I win, bro. That's why they come to see me. I win.
Right.
So go ahead and Google me, and then
Google me.
ask me another question later. All
After
right.
you Google.
After you Google me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Look at
but
the
yeah,
CV real quick. Go through my records. You
but
know what
seeing
I'm saying?
that right there lets me know why their trenches are probably as good as they are. Because you got to have a certain mentality in a coach to be able to get teams to play a certain way, and you can have a philosophy where you have a great scheme in your offense and stuff like that. But if you ain't got like almost an arrogant type of mindset where you tell your players, I want you to beat the shit out the person in front of you, like that's what you need out your coach and that's what you need out of your players. And when you watch them play, they play like they got a chip on their shoulder, and they look like they trying to body you on every play. And their run game is the reason why they look like the way they play because they've been the smash mouth, and then their pass game is coming off that run game. So yeah, I think they're going to be able to actually probably win it all the way they've been playing because I don't see anybody being able to stop that run right now.
By the way, fellas, look how sick these Oregon jerseys look.
Oregon know how to stay fly. That's
That
one thing they're
they
gonna do. They're gonna stay
these
fly. I
these
don't
are the
care if you like the
jerseys,
colors or not. Their jerseys gonna
right?
stay fly.
These are the jerseys for Friday. By the way, fellas. Side note.
They gonna look fly while they get cooked.
Yeah. Then we talking
It's
that
gonna be some ground duck.
Damn. I mean, so okay, so Wooders just let us know that he is taking Indiana. Joey, who
Yeah,
you
I'm
like?
definitely thinking Indiana.
I'm
But if
taking
Oregon win, I'll do push-ups like the Oregon Duck be doing push-ups. So if Oregon
bro.
win, I'll do push-ups.
They beat the shit out of Alabama. Like,
I tried to tell y'all, Alabama ain't the
bro.
same squad, bro.
Oh, can we talk about this? How we all lost our Georgia pick? Like,
Oh
bruh,
yeah. I was shocked by that. I was shocked.
Yeah.
bruh,
I mean, yeah. They didn't just get. It
bro.
was just a close game, bro. It was just like
A
Yeah.
close game.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, but damn, bro, that's Georgia, bro. Like,
Yeah, I
Bro,
mean,
hold on.
you got to play the game, bro.
you
Bro,
got to
hold
play the
on.
game.
No,
That's true.
see see now you can't do that anymore. You
What?
can't do that anymore. You can't just say that's Georgia, that's Florida, that's whoever, because with Rare sharing out, everybody get at minimum $20 million to spend on players.
Yeah.
So it like
That's true, but
I
come on,
just
bro.
when
We all
we
know
first
it's the
started, I was
pedigree.
like, damn,
Just
I'm
how
mad.
Alabama used to be the pedigree.
Yeah,
Remember?
but I'm mad because a freshman offensive lineman just transferred out of Texas after 1 year, like 5-star. I'm like, players they not staying to develop, so you're not keeping a stable of 5-star players like Alabama used to no more, right? Like as
Mhm.
soon like after that game was over with, I guarantee you it was agents on the phone and officials from schools talking to agents trying to poach players from Bama. I
Yeah,
got this million for you. I got 1.5. I got 1.2.
just the sign.
Yeah, but
So,
see,
so why shouldn't he take that money though, Joe?
so you got it's two. Now I'm gonna tell you now. I might talk for a while because
Go ahead. Hey,
Bro,
brother. Hey, brother. This is your house too, brother.
go ahead.
This
But
is
because
your
I was
house
going, I
too.
was
Do
going
your
to talk
thing.
about that Georgia shit. But go ahead.
I'm gonna roll that while you do it. Go ahead.
so you got the way I look at it, like you
I
got
might not agree though,
two
but go ahead.
avenues, right? what I love. This is what I love about NIL, right? What I love about it is ain't like players going to get their money. Is because everybody, everybody not gonna play in the NFL, right? Or
Right.
everybody not gonna have a long NFL career.
Not for long.
And
That's what it stands
if
for.
you are a great college player, right? A good college receiver,
Yeah.
and you can go and get $1 million this year, play at this school, transfer, go get $1 million next year, and then maybe see what happened in the NFL. But you done already made you a couple $1 million. And
Right.
if you was smart and had good people around you,
Yeah.
that can propel you in life, right? You starting off 20-some years old with $1 million liquid in the bank, right?
Right.
At least, right?
At least.
Right. So that's a good thing, right?
Right.
But what you starting to lose now is legacy, right?
Man.
Nah, no. Before you say that, I'm gonna start naming players: Ricky Williams, Michael Huff, Vince Young, shit. Who else? Oh, the Shipley brothers. We can just go on and on. I can just keep naming players that played at Texas that can come back right now. All those dudes I just named got jobs at Texas, within Texas, on the Texas network, alumni, owning ranches and shit. Like all they got to do is come back and they can get anything they want. When you a nomad, you lose sight of that. Like these dudes is gonna be 50, 60 years old, still eating off of what they did in college. But if you like, oh, I'm gonna just go here and take 250, then I'm gonna leave and go take 250, go take 300, and you don't have like no home to go back to once your career over with, if you didn't make it in the NFL, you don't really have a home to go back to.
Yeah, but Joey, you talking about a
But
5-star who's going to make it to the NFL, and if he
Nah.
keeps playing, if he keeps
yeah,
his rating, he's going to be a
Have you ever
first
watched
round
those
pick.
YouTube videos? What happened to these players? And
Yeah,
they show
all the
like
time,
all of the
time.
people that was in this
Nigga, I even
class,
watched
and only
watched
like 4 of
the
them
shit on
made
Netflix.
it.
The shit on Netflix. Yeah, I
Yeah,
watched that all that. I forgot the
bro.
name. But
Like it's a higher probability of a 5-star. Just means they just look at his physical attributes and compare that to the other players at his position in college and in the NFL, and they be like, oh, this guy he is a defensive tackle. He run a 4.7 and he 280 pounds. This is
but
yeah,
5-star.
and it's
but
also when you're getting scouted. Go ahead, Wooders.
I hear what you're saying, Joy. But what we talk
Yeah.
about is Georgia losing to Ole Miss.
Yo, do you know how much? Okay,
Hold
you
on, hold
gotta
on, hold
go
on,
and
hold on.
look at
Nah, hold on. I hear you, Joy. I got you on all of that. I'm with you 1,000%. This shit is a lot. The parity is a lot different in the college football now because of the NIL. I'm with that, and I love it. But Georgia didn't lose this game because of the NIL. Georgia lost because they didn't stick to what Georgia has been the entire season. Georgia's biggest reason why they've been where they are this year, last year, and the years before is because of their defense been great, been flying around, all of that stuff. They don't have a lot of miscues. They protect the ball, and they play smash mouth football in the trenches. What happened against Ole Miss? That second half, what happened? They had miscues. They went for it on fourth down and had the sack or whatever because the dude fumbled the ball or whatever. The snap was messed up. Whatever happened, then the Ole Miss, the quarterback, he was balling. Like
You know where
that
he
second
from?
half, he got clutch in the second half versus in Georgia didn't. You know what I'm
He a
saying? And then those
Division
clutch.
Two player. He played in Division Two.
He ain't played Division Two this past weekend.
Not even FCS. Not even FCS. He was little actual Division Two.
Well, he looked like all pro this past game. That motherfucker was out there handling business, and not only was he handling
He
business,
looked good though. I ain't gonna. He looked
you
good.
know who wasn't
Fred
handling
VanVleet.
business? Your man Tyler Luke wasn't handling business for Baltimore, but the kicker for Ole Miss was because that motherfucker was drilling them joints in that game. I bet you, but the Ravens wish they had that Ole Miss kicker right now, because that motherfucker, he was hitting them motherfuckers, and that was the biggest thing for Georgia. They
Man,
just kept going for it on fourth down and having miscues and just wasn't coming up clutch. And Ole Miss just kept staying in the game, and then Georgia was like, I don't want to play. I give up.
It's,
I don't
it,
want to
it,
play no
it was
more.
like they when it started getting tight and close to the end,
They
it
got tight.
yeah, they got tight. And it was like you said, they just started mental errors and overthinking everything. Every when you get like that, you start overthinking everything because you individually don't want to be the person
You
that
don't
fuck
want to
up.
be the one. Yeah, right.
And so you start overthinking everything instead of just playing ball. When you in the season, if you miss a tackle, if you know DB, you overplay, you get burned. Like you can move on to the next play, to the next game. Like you know
Right.
that. But this it. You know
And,
what I'm
and let
saying?
me rephrase my statement because I don't want to make it seem like I'm saying that they gave up because we know they ain't give up. You know, we all. I play football. I understand. Anybody that steps out on that field, nobody's really giving up. But you could tell, like, once that fight really got tight, like you really had to fight. Like they looked like they didn't want to fight for real, man. Like that. Like when it
Or
was
maybe
time
they
to
just ain't
knuckle
know what
up.
to do.
Or,
Like
or
how
yeah, or
it
you're
never
right.
been
Maybe
pushed
they didn't
like
know what
that.
to do, but like they just they weren't ready to knuckle up, and
Man, they
you
they
know,
got Kirby Smart, cuz how you saying they don't know what to do?
right.
They got Kirby
And,
Smart, bro. His
But
last name is
and you
Smart.
know
but
what's
have you
funny?
been but you gotta actually have been in that situation before in order to and you need somebody else that's been in that situation to bring hey y'all come on listen hey calm down dog hey
Yeah.
just calm down man look
Bro,
you got
Now,
10
you
minutes
don't think
we
some of the
Georgia
starters was there last year when they won?
I mean a few but I mean look
Nah,
but you know
you
what?
got
I
guys that was on
guarantee
the
you.
team last year at Ohio State and I mean dudes beat bro like
But you know what? You probably had coaches on Ole Miss, on the Ole Miss sideline, like, "Hey, look, we ain't got a head coach here. They ain't expecting us to win.
hey,
Look, we
bro,
still in this game.
Brutus hit it right on the head, Joe.
They ain't expecting us. Just go out there, have fun.
Right.
You don't
That's
know
what
what's
makes it
going to
so
happen.
beautiful, bro.
Just go whoop ass, man.
Their head
Hang
coach
in
gave
there."
up on them. That's what makes
Well,
it so.
don't say the head coach gave up on him because he wanted to finish the season, and the players wanted him to coach the rest of
It
the
don't, it
season.
don't work like that,
It
don't
was
work like that,
it was
though.
the president that said he ain't want them to
Nigga, you
coach.
can't have your cake and eat it too.
right
Ain't
But
yeah
gonna.
so
hey I'm gonna
no,
leave
hold
y'all
on. Let's talk about that too. So that's not Kiffin's fault, and this is one of the few times I'm gonna actually go to bat for him on this because I was talking to some of my coworkers earlier about this. This is college football's fault. They got this shit fucked up because you got to change the football calendar because there's no way for a head coach to interview for another head coach position and get that position without interfering in the regular season
Mm,
because of the way that the football
hmm
calendar is. Because if you
They
want a
saying
new
that
head coach,
they should
you
push
got to
it like after the season.
you got to do something
Yeah,
because if let's
yeah,
say for instance, right, say I want Lane Kiffin to be my coach,
yeah.
but for him to be my coach, or outside of him being my coach, I'm also trying to get players to come to my team. But I can't get players to come to my team without me having a head coach. So I have to interview this guy. But the way it is, I only have a certain time limit before this transfer portal
Right.
opens up, and then
And
all
fuck their
shit
season
goes.
up.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I have to get this coach.
It's
But the
designed
coach
to
is
fuck
still in the
the
season
season
because
up.
he's playing well and he's going in the college football playoffs. So
Yeah.
it's not his fault that he's doing a great job.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
what if
So
Ole
he's
Miss really win though, y'all? Like that'll be like one of the greatest stories. Like,
and you
I'd
know
be so
what?
disappointed
bruh.
It's not gonna show, but that's gonna be Lane Kiffin's win
Hey,
because
they
he
two
brought
games
that team
away.
up. He
Oh,
brought that team up. They don't want to say it, but he brought that team up, and that's why
they
the
gonna say
president don't want
they
him to,
won in
or
spite
whoever,
of Lane Kiffin
bro, they
right?
are two games
Whoever
away, bro.
told them
Think
they
about
didn't
that.
want Lane Kiffin to coach, they didn't want him to be the reason why they won, and then he goes to LSU.
Which is
I
dumb.
mean,
That's dumb.
like if you
Right,
want to have that feeling, sure. I mean, you can have that school pride, but that's dumb as shit because he can win you a championship.
right.
So
That's,
I
I mean,
mean,
you're right though, Waters. That is like the biggest issue. Like
and
Coach.
that's not Lane Kiffin's fault. That's he. If you telling me you're going to give me an opportunity to interview for another position, I'm gonna take that
shit.
opportunity. I'm not saying f the
Shit,
schools that
kids
I'm
gonna
with.
leave.
It's just the,
Some of your players
exactly
leave.
your players are hitting the transfer portal every year.
Fuck it. You
Yeah.
gotta do what's
But
best
the,
for
but
you.
but you telling me the coach can't do it?
And then you got to think about this too, Waters. They're actually students. They actually got to start school in a couple of weeks.
That's what I'm.
They
Bro,
got to be enrolled.
it's so much that happens in the school year for this shit. It's not
Yeah.
his fault, bro. It's not his fault.
Like,
I'm not gonna hate on him for that.
so
Shit,
think
I'm sure
about it.
the
This
players
just
not
the
mad at him
semifinal
either.
game. This the semifinal game this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Next weekend is the championship game, and the two teams that's playing in that championship game get 5 days after because the portal window closed on the 16th. The portal window closed. So this weekend, this Saturday is the semifinals, and then what? The 19th is the championship on that Monday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
So what do
the
you expect
transfer
him to
portal
do
closes before
before?
the last game. Then those players get an extra 5 days.
To
So
decide.
to decide, right?
So what do you expect Lane Kiffin and LSU to do?
Hey,
But they got
that's
to be
not
enrolled.
recruiting
Like
them.
they got to be enrolled in class by. I'll guarantee you at least by the last week of by like the 23rd of January.
Shit,
'Cause
and I
kids gonna
and
go
I
back to school
guarantee that they already done started talking to some of the players that's playing this weekend.
Of course.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta fix a college football calendar, man. That's what you gotta do. Yeah,
I'm
this
with
shit
it.
is all fucked up ever since they started doing the NIL and all of this stuff.
That's a great
Once they
point, bro.
started the transfer portal and all of this stuff, coaches were fucked from Jump Street. That's why Saban got out. He's like, man, I'm not about to deal with this shit.
Yep, that
Yeah.
NIL shit came out. I'm gone.
Yeah. He was like, man, I can't pay him under the table no more. Oh shit. Let me
Yep,
get out
I'm
of here.
gone.
I'm
Every,
done.
everybody can pay him now. I'm gone.
Right. I can't stack 5-star running backs. I can't have a Heisman Trophy winner.
And then
And
you know
then
what's funny? It's not even the fact that he said I can't pay him. It's the fact that he's thinking in his mind everybody knows that everybody can pay him now. So it's like I can't even say, hey, this school ain't gonna pay you like I'm gonna pay you. No, they are gonna pay you like I'm gonna pay you.
man, I was listening to this guy talk about how they used to give, like how players used to get paid back in the day.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You'd be like, your dad owned a construction company.
Yep.
Oh, you want to come down here to Texas? Okay. All of a sudden, you enroll in Texas. All of a sudden, your dad got 15 new roof jobs
Hmm.
for double.
Yep.
Mm.
I'm
Oh,
hip to all that shit.
mama got a $80,000 a year job at the university. She gonna work there for 20 years and get a pension as a state employee.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But now, bro, I bet, man, dog, you can't tell me. I was just thinking about this earlier. I said, bro, if Trump can do it, I guarantee you it's players out here getting paid backdoor with crypto too. Because you know it's supposed to be a cap. It's supposed to be a rev share cap, $20 million, right?
Right.
But I guarantee you, bro, like players is getting because it's gonna be so they would need like a real coalition to track that money, like players, crypto wallets, and all that kind of stuff. I guarantee you, it's gonna come out. That's the easiest way now to backdoor pay somebody.
Hey, shit. If the NFL wanted to find out, they would spend that bread to find out for sure.
Yeah, it would, but I mean, but the NFL playing players in crypto now, all kind of crazy shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. So we all agreeing Indiana is winning this game.
What I like you. Yep.
We've done this before, fellas, and lost.
I think we were picking with.
Oh man,
Because I still believe that Georgia should have beat Ole Miss. But I
I
also
believe
said,
that too.
but I also told you that game was going to be a toss-up game.
They were. Ole Miss had something to prove. That's what it felt like.
Ole
They
Miss
really
had something to prove, and Georgia kept bullshit.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. That D line was eating. Anyways, fellas, let's keep it moving, man. Let's
Let's keep
keep
it
it
moving.
fucking moving. Well, before we move, any head coaching suggestions on where they should go before we keep it moving? I heard
NFL
Harbaugh to
or
the Giants. That's what I
uh,
heard.
I honestly haven't heard anything as far as where coaches want to go yet, because of just how busy the day has been. But honestly, shit, I don't want to see Harbaugh at the Giants, and that's not because I don't think he'll be a good fit there. I just don't want to deal with Harbaugh, bro. Like,
Hey, hey,
as a Redskin fan, I could no, man. If he
no,
turns
no.
that
Think
joint into
about
a
this.
jet,
I would love Harbaugh to be the Giants coach. I would
nah,
love it,
man,
bro. I would love it because his defense gonna be good, but his offense ain't gonna be good.
bro, I'm not trying to deal with that, man.
Hey, Joy, is there any? What's the best available destination right now for a head coach to go to?
Whew.
I mean, it's definitely Baltimore.
Yeah,
It's not the Raiders
No,
no.
why?
because of
That's
the
crazy.
because of Las Vegas. I'm just going off location. Go ahead.
I
Yeah,
mean,
hell
it
no.
might be okay working for Tom. Who knows?
Yeah,
I mean, bro, you got a MVP quarterback. I just ain't never. I mean, I figured that. Well, I thought when they brought Monken in, it was gonna help Lamar out. But
Hmm.
looking at Monken, he more of a. I don't think
He probably
Lamar's
gone
skill
now
set
too.
meshed well with what he wanted to do for the offense.
Right.
It's just sometimes it just look, and it's weird to say the backfield look cluttered, but just like with
Look like
Henry
too much
and
going
Lamar
on.
Jackson, like you trying to have like this quarterback running back duo, like,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah, I
think
was telling my man they
why
took
you
too
ain't get
long to
them
get
in
the
no big
affirmation.
physical targets, bro. Lamar Jackson needs some big, because he's not like the most accurate person, so he need like you need him
Yeah.
like his outside Zay Fly. Come on, his outside
Yeah.
receivers, bro. He needs some old school 6'4", 6'5", six
Yeah.
three at least
Now,
at
I'm about to
minimum.
say he
At
need more
least six
guys like
three. Yeah.
Likely.
Yeah,
Like a
exactly.
Michael Pittman, a Michael Pittman or something.
Yeah, with a catch radius, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
Right.
saying? It's a
I think he's
mess.
available too. He could go to Baltimore, but yeah, you're right.
But see, the thing about that is like you can't even. Do you blame the offensive coordinator for that, or do you blame the general manager for picking the players? Because he keep picking these small receivers who ain't really doing nothing. Because if you look at their draft record when it comes to receivers, they get these 6 foot speedy receivers that can't catch the ball.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Or
mean,
do you
same
blame
with
the
Jackson.
receivers coach? Which one do you blame for not
I
getting
mean,
them ready?
the
Nah, you
receivers
can't.
coach can't catch the ball for him.
He can't make them taller either.
Yeah,
Because
but
if you think about it, this is matter of fact, this is a great argument for the offensive coordinator. You can't blame the offensive coordinator because the receivers be open.
do they? I mean, the Raiders have
Uh,
tried to
Look, look,
fill that
uh,
receiver
look
spot.
over the past 5 years and look at all the drop balls by Duvernay
Right.
and
And
Aguilar and
look how many first round picks the
Bro,
Raiders have
Duvernay
tried to
drop no
fill that
balls,
receiver
bro.
spot. They've tried. They've been trying to fill it.
but I'm saying though, like if you look at the play on the field, the receivers are open. They just dropping the ball. So I'm saying, like, you can't blame the offensive coordinator for that because the receivers are open and they're just not making the catch.
Yeah, that's stressful. It's like you
That's why I
did.
also feel
I
bad for
schemed it up.
Harbaugh because,
I
like,
drew it up.
you can't say Harbaugh ain't trying to get this team to the championship because they've been to the playoffs almost every year he's been a coach, and even then, look at the year before. Uh, Made a great play call. Had my man Mark Andrews on a flat route. He drops the pass. They lose the game. That pass could have they could have won that game. The kicker misses this field goal. They had the chance to win the game. Like they marched down the field. You know what I'm saying? He keeps his teams in position to win. Like, but they just keep dropping the ball, literally.
To
So
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
Mark
like
Andrews drop was
he
terrible,
can't
bro.
catch the ball for him.
That Mark Andrews job hurt, bro. Because
Mark Andrews dropped that year. The year before Mark Andrews dropped, the Zay Flowers dropped. The year before that, the Lamar Jackson fumble. Like he's getting them there.
Yeah,
Every year has been something though. It's
every
been
year.
something.
Accident waiting to happen.
Injury bug. Yeah, injury bug.
Man, I don't know.
And this year has been an injury bug. They
I don't
started
think
out
Lamar
1-5.
Jackson will ever win a Super Bowl. I'm gonna just say that now.
You said the Ravens?
I don't think Lamar Jackson will ever win a Super Bowl.
I
I don't know,
bro.
man.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's too good, man. He's too good.
He's
I
really
think he a
good.
window quarter. Like I think he one of those guys, and it is not an indictment against him. I'm just saying, like, it just seemed like they not gonna. By the time they put what he need around him, like we're gonna look around. That man gonna been in the league for 12 years.
He's already been in the league for 8.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's gonna be like, damn, like kind of like Patrick Mahomes now. You know, he had his run. But he been in the league for a minute.
So you said Patrick Mahomes won't win what? Another
Nah.
one?
I said, what was the key word you said?
Nah, I know what you said. I
Another
was just fucking with you. I was trying to get you to say something.
Nah, I'm just saying. I think
I was trying to get you to commit to that.
nah, you ain't gonna get me. You ain't
Uh,
gonna get me.
I don't know. I think Lamar, he might. I'm gonna just say he will, just to be on the odds. Like I think he will, bro. I think he definitely will. Because they're pieces away. It's not like they were building a team. You're getting a new head coach. Hopefully he has a vision, a different vision than Harbaugh did. You bring in some free agents. You draft well now that you got your new head coach in the draft room.
If he
Man,
just bolstered that defensive line, you'll be already
bro,
better.
you're a couple pieces away. Lamar's a couple pieces away, bro.
What would you do if you had the game plan against Lamar Jackson?
What would I do?
What would I do? The
So
game
what-
plan
yeah.
against him?
The game plan against him, yeah.
Definitely a 3-4.
Oh,
I need somebody.
I was about to
I need
say
the
it'll be a
Mike,
3-4
the
type of
QB
defense
contain
or a nickel defense, and I'll blitz them and then zone
Yeah.
in the back end.
whoever is Mike is QB containing every whatever play.
But
it
it's
is.
definitely going to be a match zone. That's for damn sure. It's not going to be
Yeah.
a regular zone where you could just easily pick it apart and see what's going on. Like it's going to be a match zone where like if that receiver gets in your area, you man up on that receiver.
And I'm blitzing them every play.
So what?
60% of the
okay,
plays, I'm
now
gonna listen.
if you like the new head coach, and you know that this is what people are trying to do to against you. What do you think that he needs in order to be able to help overcome that outside of himself?
The same thing that
line.
Washington needs.
Yeah.
He needs we got better with our offensive line, but
But it could
what
get
would
better.
help, but
It
it
could
could get
definitely
better.
get
But
better.
for both teams, both the offensive line could get better. But what also will help them is if they find an offensive coordinator to get both of these quarterbacks to get underneath center again and start running more I formation. Because what defenses have the
I like it,
biggest
too.
issue
I like
with
it.
is being able to read the keys off that play action and run game out of I formation. But if you in that pistol or that shotgun, it's a lot easier to read if they're going to run or pass because of the way the running backs are set up on the next to the QB. But when
Right,
you
which was kind of weird, Wooders, that we let Cliff Kingsbury go. Right, because him and JD just seemed like a perfect pair. It was a messed up season.
And I think there was a lot more to that was going on
Me
that
too,
they don't
me
want to
too.
talk about because
Yeah.
from what I'm hearing is that
They probably
a lot of
bumped
the players wanted to keep him. Give me 1 second, I gotta get my charger.
Mhm.
I'm gonna keep talking now, but
Y'all go ahead.
a lot of players said they wanted to keep him around and stuff like that from what I was hearing, and then
I bet JD5
apparently.
did.
Yeah, I'm about to say apparently JD even went on Twitter. You know, I don't do the Twitter and that shit. He was on there talking about he wanted to keep him and all of that stuff. So I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, man, I just think
Or could it be this? I thought about this on the way home, right? I was like, what if they knew that he wouldn't leave JD5, right? And he had better options, right? Like, and they was just like, look, bro, go get that better option. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna leave here as long as we keep you. You know what I'm saying? That could be an option. I'm just throwing it out there, just to get the
Man,
mind. Maybe, I don't know. We don't know. We won't know until it come out, right? Um, yeah, and Dallas is fired their defensive head, like their defensive coach. So,
Yeah,
Joey, who should be the replacement, Joey?
bruh, just go ahead on and get B Flow and be done with it.
He
Stop
getting the head
playing.
coaching considerations.
Nah.
You say he gonna leave one good
If you come to
situation to
Dallas and
come
you
to
turn
y'all?
around, or Schwartz,
He's gonna
I
leave a good
agree with that.
situation in Minnesota to come to Dallas.
Yes, to Dallas.
Bro, I get it. I get it. It's the mystique. It's the star.
It's two things gonna
Whatever
happen
you
when
want
you
to
come to
say, right?
Dallas. You come to Dallas, you either gonna out play people that
Unless
come to Dallas, bro. Outside of head coaches, like if you a coordinator, you come to Dallas, you do well, you get head coaching jobs.
unless Jerry's telling them like, look, we're gonna give Schottenheimer one more year, then I'm gonna bring you in. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Just keep
I
that
mean
under wrap.
maybe,
Just keep that under
but I
wrap. Just
think I
come
feel
in
like
here.
Schottenheimer is doing
Yeah, he
everything
decent.
he
He
can
decent.
in order to
Is it
advance.
him or is it the star power that y'all have?
What
Like
you
you
mean?
really can't fuck this up because you got some like dynamic top 10 receivers, right? Or top 20, however, that's another debate. Whatever you want to do, right? Top 20, let's say top.
Did they both make the Pro Bowl?
I think they did. I
Okay,
think they
then.
did.
So they're
Okay,
top
so
10.
okay, okay. But what I'm saying is you have dynamic receivers that create separation, get open, dynamic route runners, whatever you want to put out there, they are that, right? They get open, right? So is it that hard of a play to run? You know what I'm saying? If you got those receivers,
No. I mean,
right?
the problem is the defense, though. We had the number two offense in the league.
Mm-mm. I agree. I'm just saying, like, Schottenheimer's job is easy, basically.
No, no, no. What I'm saying is, shot the Trayvon Diggs situation is a prime example, right?
Okay.
Of putting your foot down and saying no, right?
Okay.
Whereas a lot of that shit that happened with Trayvon Diggs, Trayvon Diggs, Micah Parsons, like that shit permeated through the locker room. That type of attitude, that type of man, whatever. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. Fuck what you say. You know what I'm saying? Not
Hmm.
respecting the coach, not respecting their authority, all that type of shit.
Right.
And Shotty like, nah, we not doing that no more. You know what I'm saying?
Not this year.
So
We ain't doing
he
that.
want to be at Shy Glizzy concerts with matching furs on. Come on, dog. You're a grown ass man, bro. First of all,
You're right. You're right. You're right. But this is
you
what
bought that
Dallas
shit
used
with
to
the
allow. So how can you be mad at a player who acts like this when this is the type of talent that Dallas loves to draft?
But
Y'all
see,
love to draft
nah,
the.
that wasn't. I don't think that's indictment on the players we draft. I think it was indictment on the culture after they get to Dallas, right?
Or it could
Like
be the
with
players that y'all did draft that has the culture like that.
nah, because when you come in, as a rookie, if you got a good locker room, bro, that shit like you ain't
But
got
that's
no
what I'm saying.
clue what's going
Y'all
on.
never had a good locker room, bro.
That's my point. My point is that Schottenheimer is trying to like turn that around. Like
Yeah, I
he's
get
trying.
okay. I get what you're saying.
And
Yeah, yeah.
what Diggs was doing that he would have been able to do in the past that
Right.
he's not able. Oh, bro, the man done concussed himself. Damn, my bad.
nah, you straight.
Oh, he alright.
Schottenheimer wasn't bad though.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. Y'all
Nah,
got
nah.
top 10 receiver, the
Yeah,
two
you got
top
two
10
top 10
receivers.
receivers. That didn't help with the defense. Shit.
Hey, you right. You right. You right.
But at the same time, man, you had a lot of injuries in the defense too, bro. Like you had players that didn't get back.
Yep.
To the
Your
the middle of
$90
the
million
season.
cornerback. That's another reason why Trayvon Diggs'
So you
behavior
think
wasn't
about it.
tolerated because you just signed a $90 million quarterback, bro.
You got Bland, he was hurt. You got
Yep.
Diggs, he was hurt. And Revel, don't forget, even he started at the end of the season, but remember, he was coming off of a torn ACL when he during the draft from the previous year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the previous year he tore his ACL, he didn't play. He was rehabbing and recovering all throughout the season until the back half of the season when he came up IR started playing.
Mm-hmm.
So he's still trying to get his feet wet in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you can see some what you would call rookie mistakes from cornerbacks. You know, getting beat on some things that hand fighting and get some calls. Vet moves. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, it just
Hey, Wooters.
bad.
I'm gonna ask Wooters this, Joe.
Go ahead.
Hey, Wooters, on a scale of 1 to 10, how surprising was Ohio State's loss, bro?
Mm,
Shit.
pretty up there.
Nah, for real, bro.
It's pretty up there. Cause I mean, I ain't gonna say Ohio. We thought Ohio State was gonna be on the level of Indiana, but I mean, we ain't think they was gonna go out like that though. I mean, shit. Yeah. I mean,
Dang.
it was definitely higher than the Georgia. That's for sure. I wasn't as surprised with Georgia losing as I was with Ohio State. I was definitely shocked with Ohio State.
Man, they on the Dallas Mavericks run when they beat LeBron, beat Kobe, they beat KD. When they won that ring, they on one of these runs. I ain't comparing these teams to those players, but in those aspects of
But
their
I
sport.
mean, I don't know if I said this when we were talking about who our picks were before, but I said if Miami runs into Ohio State, their speed. It's just something with the SEC, man. I mean, not even just the SEC. It's just something with the South that speed is nothing to be fucked with, bro. Like I don't care who you got
Yeah,
on Ohio State. That speed is another type of speed, and them boys was out there
nah, for real.
like.
Hey, Joy, scale of 1 to 10, Joy. How upsetting or surprisingly was this upset to you?
I'm a my I'm gonna say like a 6, but
Okay.
I would
but
go
the,
almost like a 7. I was gonna say 7 or 8, but yeah,
but it's two reasons though. Is the reason why I'm surprised at 6, and the reason why I'm not surprised at a 6. The
Okay.
reason why I'm not surprised is because I kind of feel like Ohio State never really we never really got to see them get tested
at all.
Mm,
in during
mhm.
the whole season, and
Right.
then when they finally played a team that was on their level, they lost. So
We said that too.
Yeah.
they beat everybody, even when they played us. They only won by 7. That was the closest game that they
Why you
played.
gotta throw that up, bro?
I'm
You
just saying.
always
They
figure out
only
oh, how to
won
bring
by
Texas
I'm
into
just
7.
this,
saying.
bro.
That's the
Always.
Only
closest
Go
that
won
ahead,
they
by
Joe.
7.
played.
Okay.
I
Think about it
digress.
though, Wooders. That's the closest game. That's the closest that they played. First game of the season, Texas. They scraped out a win by 7, right? Then they go on a run all the way up to the Big Ten championship. Well, I ain't gonna say they played nobody's, but they didn't play anybody like on their level. Like they didn't have any real competition with like we gotta go out here, we gotta play. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying if you look at the other teams that they had to play, look at Indiana's schedule. Indiana had to play. They played Ohio State, obviously in the Big Ten championship, and they had to play Penn State, and they had to play Oregon. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
Like they had to play, but I was surprised as hell because just last week I watched Miami barely be able to score against A&M.
And I've got that speed too on defense.
Yeah, but we beat the shit out of A&M. So I was surprised. I was like, "Whoa!" That Mars, like, "Whoa, wait a minute." The offense
But
looked
did y'all beat the
very,
shit out of A&M?
huh?
Did y'all beat the shit out of A&M?
Well, I ain't gonna say we beat the shit out of them. We
Okay,
won.
all right, okay.
We whooped them.
That's that. Mm,
We ran for like damn near 20 yards. If you let a team run for
okay,
damn near 20
I'm
yards
with you
against
on
you,
that.
I mean
I'm
that
with you. I'm
we
with you.
just
But also at the same time, a team running 200 yards against you in college football with the right team is.
that don't happen that much as you would think. It don't happen that much.
Do we need to pull up how
I
many
ain't talking
times that
about
happened this
team.
year?
I'm talking about Trey Wisner had a $160 himself, is what I'm saying. Like he just, I mean, and I thought that Miami. So if we let our running back go in the transfer portal because we didn't want to pay him because we felt like we could do better, that's a whole nother story.
But do you think
And
Ohio State's run game was on that par?
I thought it was. I mean, if you watch the whole season,
I'm talking about their offensive line.
I think they started. They got like a true freshman starting on the O line. I mean, on paper, it's supposed to be good. Let's put it like that.
Let me
Georgia,
check
I think,
something
got
real
two true
quick.
freshmen starting the O line, so that's not really an excuse. But still, though, I thought that like I know A&M do got a good defense, but I thought that Miami offense didn't look great, and so I didn't think that they was gonna be able to come out and handle Ohio State like they did. That's all. That was on really all I'm saying. The only thing that surprised me, I was like, wow, like where did this come from? You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like,
Nah,
bro, it was a 3-3 game all the way to the fourth quarter.
yeah.
They couldn't move the ball. And then you expect me to then believe they finna come out and whoop Ohio State like that? You can't expect me to believe that.
Yeah. I bet the odds, man. I bet they came up. If you bet on Ohio State and Ole Miss and Indiana,
Yeah, so
Man,
like
crazy.
that's what I
You
thought.
came up.
So Ohio State's their offensive line, they were okay. They're a better pass blocking team they are run blocking. But when you look at the run block rates versus the SEC and teams like Texas A&M, uh-uh. They
he said,
mm-mm. I'm trying to tell you, man, there's something about them SEC teams, bro. And
Yeah.
it wasn't even like one of those bias type of things over the past few years. Like you just turn on the TV and watch the shit, bro. Like
yeah.
Miami
Right.
looked different this season,
You
bro.
know
Like
why,
they
bro?
look different all season this year.
It's just like some schools, man, down south, Chaminade, Madada, and Florida. Like it's some AMG. I mean, it's some just like uh, uh schools, bro, down south where Duncanville in Texas. I mean, they just churn out players
And
like on a regular basis. And you
and
like,
let's
bro,
be
how
real.
how y'all? And you'll look back and you'll be like, oh, all 7 of these dudes in the NFL played on the same high school football team. You're like, how the
Mhm.
fuck did it? How one
Mhm.
area got this many great players good? You know what I'm saying?
Cause
Mhm.
you know why, Joy. You know why, Joy.
Well, yeah.
For the same
Somebody,
reason why
somebody,
what
daddy got a somebody, daddy, somebody kid went to the high school. Now all of a sudden, their daddy got 15 concrete jobs. He got to do this summer.
Hey, go ahead.
well,
Full
no,
circle, man.
look, I'm about
Full
to say,
circle. Hey, so look,
I'm about to
fellas.
say, cause they got some of them on their squad too, though. Like some
Yeah.
people that
Hey,
Yep.
you better
so
look
look,
over your
fellas.
shoulder for.
Look, before we get out of here, just give me your picks on the Miami and Ole Miss game, real quick. Who y'all got?
I got
Miami.
Miami. I think Miami defensive line
Yeah, I'm
gonna
gonna go
act
Miami.
ass
Yeah, I'm gonna go Miami.
because
Cause
you heard old Miss wide receiver talking.
What? What he
That was
say?
the same thing. Ohio State. No, A&M, and they didn't even
A&M
they
ain't
gave up
score.
like 6 sacks or something crazy, and
Crazy
then
work.
against
What?
Miami, then now the Ole Miss wide receiver like on some like yeah We'll be alright. It ain't no big deal type shit. Like,
Wooders,
all
who you
right.
like?
I was gonna say I like Miami, but one of the reasons why I like Miami is because I felt like Georgia should have beat Ole Miss, and that's no knock on Ole Miss. I just felt like Georgia was a better team, and
Mm,
they should have won. But Miami, they like I just said, like they just look like a different team this year. Like throughout the entire season, everybody thought they were just gonna walk through Miami because Miami's been what Miami's been for the past
right.
few years and stuff like that. And Miami's like, nah,
Carson Beck,
we
man,
we
looking like
we
that.
we
So,
coming back out here and letting you know
Yeah,
we back. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And everybody kept saying, nah, y'all not back, and then they kept winning,
And they
and
kept
then they
winning.
kept winning.
Hey, so you heard it. You heard it in the house first. Miami versus Indiana, and the ship
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game though. I
and the
think
Winners House podcast
versus Ole Miss. I think it's gonna be a fun game to watch.
for sure. Hey,
yeah,
we out. We see y'all on Thursday.
for
Appreciate it.
sure.
Yes, sir.